So, good afternoon guys, Stuart from Scottish Wanderer here. Finished work, I'm on my way out to a camp. I'm on my way down the Galloway forest. So, please like the video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It helps the channel. So, I know you don't really want to hear that, blah blah blah. But yeah, I'm on my way out. I'm so excited, right? I know I was only out last Friday, but so I'm going to do a little hill camp. So Colin should be there. So as I said, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Can't wait. So I'll bring you back when I get there, guys. So I'm halfway up, guys. Sheep up there spitting at me, guys. They're spitting at me. Psst, don't come up here. Looks nice, that, doesn't it? So, as I said, I'm halfway up. I'll probably another 5 minutes and I'll be up there. So I've made it to the top, guys. As we all know, if you don't touch the cairn, it doesn't count, does it? So let's touch the bad boy. There we go. Right, so I've got to the top. Look who I've seen, guys. Look, there he is. Oh, what a spot. Look at this, look. And it's all, I was going to say it's all mines, but so I'm out with Colin Russell, Scottish Wild Camper. Don't get him mixed up with that Eddie Scots Wild Camper. So don't forget to subscribe to Colin, right? This is an amazing view. Look at this. Can you beat that? You cannot beat that, can you not? Look, tonight. This is where we are. Is that not amazing? Look, I'll even show you up here as well. Look, I've not been here for like 4 years or something, but there's another loch as well, look. Oh yes. So, I got a message asking me what this is, right? It's like a reflective, I think it was actually on eBay, and it was called a reflective picnic blanket. But what I use it for, and I think most people use them for, is underneath your mat, isn't it? So somebody asked me that, so I thought I would do a little video. Right, cairn number 2, guys. As I said, if you don't touch it, it doesn't count. So obviously I'm going to touch it. So while I remember, somebody told me I need to get a mic I do have a mic. I've got a Rode mic and then I've also got that little wireless one. So I do apologise. I probably need to start using it more often, don't I? In windy weather. But there we go, 2 pillows. I'm rocking the usual nature hike sleeping bag. So all set up. I'm inside the Tfs. Is it the Enran? Do you know, I keep forgetting the name of that. I keep forgetting the name of the tent, right? I do apologise. It's the Enran, right? So if anybody's interested, you get them from camperslist.com. So I had somebody message me, would they buy a Halliburton or would you buy one of these? So it depends, doesn't it? I don't know. The Halliburton's like 700 and Halliburton, is it the same one Bugsy's got? See the one Bugsy got for £20? Somebody asked me, would you buy one of them or would you buy one of these? So Halliburton's 700 as I said, and this is 350. So if anybody's interested, camperslist.com. I'll put a link below. Brew time, guys. So got myself a little 3-in-1. So right, I'm having my dinner. I'm having I've got some pork belly. Right, times are tough. Spam's too expensive. Spam's now $1.75. Oh my god. So I've got myself some of this, look. It's £1. Garlic sausage. Num num num. It is delicious. So that's my dinner. There's my brew. Brew with a view. Slice it, dice it, fry it, try it. With a view. Right, so as I said, times are tough. I can't afford spam anymore. That's when you know it's bad, that the spam's out and the garlic sausage is in. So as I said, you get that whole big roll for £1, right? Can't beat it. And then they were reduced. I got them for 75p. So I'm watching the pennies, watching the pennies. But there we go, that smells nice. See if I'd smell-o-vision. Right, so I'm using my rock as a windshield, look. You can't beat that, can you not? How long do you reckon that rock's been there? We'll go for like 1,000,000 years. And I've just plonked a tent right here. Plonked my tent right there and started cooking. Not even spam, I've started cooking. We'll call it dog meat. Right, that's now my thing, right? Not the spam dance, we'll call it the dog meat dance. Yes. Right, so I'm hoping that I'm not going to use all this gas, because do you remember when we done the Cornish Lock? I forgot my gas. Colin's forgot his gas now, so we're actually sharing this one tin. So when that's ready. Oh yeah, so Colin's going to rate it as well. He says he wants to try the dog meat when it's nice and crispy, so so what would you rate it, guys? Right, comment below. What would you rate that? Remember, it's £1, right? What can you buy for £1 nowadays? Nothing, right? That one looks nice.
Deep down, you know. Top of hill. 8 o'clock. 10 to 8. That pound sausage is going to taste fantastic.
It's going to taste delicious, isn't it? I reckon that one's ready. Do you want to try that one, Colin? Or do you want it cooked more?
No.
You reckon that'll be fine? Right.
So,
taste test.
The taste test for the pound garlic sausage.
It's got a weird taste, hasn't it?
To be honest, Stuart, I like that.
You think that's better than Spam?
I would eat that over Spam all day long.
Alright. Okay.
Spam, for me, is too salty.
You think it's good?
So
what would you give it out of 10?
7.
So, okay.
I'll give it a 7.
I gave it a 5.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, I'll give it a 7. See that with a wee bit of rice, or a wee bit of, I don't know, kind of spice in it. Whereas, folks, it's the smell of his barbecued
Maple
barbecued.
Oh, wait there. Where did I do with that thing? Right, sorry. Right. So Colin says this is fancy. Right.
Oh yes. Oh, he's pulled it out of the bag tonight.
I wasn't going to show it, but Colin showed it in his, right? So I've got one of them in my coffee. The fancy salted caramels, right? Can't beat it. Sip me a brew. That's my view, right? You can't beat that, can't you not? Right, so I'm going to tuck into that, guys. I think I've probably showed plenty of... Oh, there's my big scary mush there. Right, so probably I've showed too much food. So I'm going to eat the food. I'm going to enjoy my view. So I'll probably bring you back later, guys. So I've finished the pork belly. It was delicious. That was where I actually camped the last time. Was just there. So it's 11:30, guys. I'm off to my bed, right? Good night, John boy. Good night, Mary Ellen. I think I can hear Colin sizzling. Can you hear sizzle? No sizzling. Right, so good night, guys. It's 11:30. Getting chilly, so I'm off to my bed. Catch you in the morning. So, morning. It's just dawned on me, right? When I woke up there and I was dry inside this tent, right? Somebody had commented and asking me what do I like. They were asking what tent they should buy. Should they buy a Halliburg or should they buy one of these Tfs Enrans? Because it was the one that Bugsy's got, whatever one that is. It's the Acto, I think, or the Enron, whatever you call it now. He'd asked what one he should get, right? And I can only say, when I was in my Halliburg, I used to wake up in the morning like as if I was in a swimming pool. I was always soaking, right? I know people used to tell me, you're not venting it, blah, blah, blah. I had every vent opened, but the actual inner of this tent, it was always wet, right? And I can definitely say the inner in here, bone dry. Look, see the inner here? So I always used to wake up. I will say so yeah, see the Halliburg, it is a bomb-proof tent. I'm not going to say anything wrong about that, but it's just, you're soaking when you wake up in the morning. So that's super dry. But only you can make that decision on what tent to buy. But one's like £700 and this one's like £350. So, but bone dry. Bugsy Boy's watching. No swimming trunks in here. So, morning, I'm back, right? I'm back moaning again, right? I know, I'm always whinging. Whinge, right? Inside the bone dry tent, but I was using the Alp kit. See the Alp kit, the Alp kit sleep mat. I've not used this for a while, right? I think I've just been that used to, it's quite thin. I used to use this all the time, and I think I get that used to it. But see, when you go back and you sleep on like a thicker, like I've got the Climate Static V one, and I've got this Unigear one. But see, this Unigear one, it's so comfy. It's like, I think it's like 3 times the thickness of this one. But I'm moaning again, aren't I? Moan. Right, so having a brew. I've got my NY coffee. Yeah. I think there's some gas left. I don't think Colin used all the gas. I don't even think he used any. So I'm going to get a brew. Get the brew on. So brew time. Oh, there. Brew time. Right, here's my view. Can't beat this, right? Right, so imagine this is what you wake up to, right? Look at that. Look. Oh, look at that. What a view. Lovely. Can't beat that, can you not? You can't beat that. I'm going to be honest. I'm like 10 minutes or 15 minutes from my car. I'm not, it's not like a, you know, people that like to climb mountains and they're like, I want to climb a Monroe and blah, blah, blah. It's nothing like that. I think I'm like 500 metres or something above, up, but still got a nice view, don't you? So, blah, blah, blah. Brew time. So, brew time, guys. Right, so that's me. I've got nice fresh socks on. You can't beat it when you get up in the morning, right? And you've got old crusty socks sitting there. And then you remember, oh, I've actually got clean, fresh socks. So, brew time behind my rock. So, brew with a view. And you can't beat that view, can you not? Can't beat that view. Do you know what, actually, right? See Glen, if you're watching Glen, Southwest Wilderness, right? I'm talking years and years ago, we'll say 10 years ago, I actually watched Glen fishing here, and he camped there in a bivvy bag. And I was saying that to Colin yesterday, that I'm looking at a bivvy bag that's like 280 kilograms or something. I'm debating whether to buy it or not. But you know I'm going to buy it. If I've got my mind set on it, I'm going to buy it, aren't I? But yeah, definitely Glen was over there in a bivvy bag. So comment if that's where it was, Glen. I'm sure it was, wasn't it? So there's where Colin was. He's packed up, right? He's like super fast. See if there was like a record for packing super fast. Like, oh, he's always waiting, right? Always. I used to try and pack really fast, right? So see when I camp with Eddie, They used to take like 3 hours. And I always used to sit there like Colin thinking, come on, hurry up. Right, but that's Colin. Colin's thinking, chop chop, come on, chop chop chop. So I'm packing up, guys. The rain's on its way in, so we can see the clouds coming. Whatever mountain that is. I think it's the Merrick. Is it there or there or here or here? Are we on the Merrick? But yeah, getting packed up. As I said, I was in the Enran. If anybody's interested, check it out at camperslist.com. I'll put a link below. So that's me packed up, guys. That's where the tent was. No mess been left. Got all my rubbish. Got myself another cup of tea. There's my pack. I'm using the 44 litre, the Osprey Talon. So if you've made it to this far of the video, please like, please subscribe, but most of all, thanks for watching.